which leads to all the other publications being a bit nervous about it. It's a bit like a seesaw. Constantly, every week we have a different use case coming out where someone is saying, this is okay, someone saying, no, it's not okay, and we don't have the real answer. We might have to get the courts involved in it. But there's a thing called fair usage in open web. So you can use the data for inference in a fair manner, but there's no data available of what's fair and what's not fair. So it's really hard to say at this point in time, in early days of any technology. It's a bit of a wild west. You can do whatever you want to do, and then eventually you have guidelines available. For the time being, there will be people who will be scraping the actual web, getting data off, might not follow the whole robot allowance or not to be allowed on the website. It's just what's going to happen initially, and it's happened in the past. It has happened several times when new technology came out, and then there were rules formed, right from crypto to digital to the World Wide Web, things before several times. So it's a matter of time. There will be rules in the next few months, years. Till then, it's go ahead and do what you have to do. Build a startup, make some money, and then say sorry and get a bit of a fine. That's what people do.
Yeah, I think it's like with anything, people will push the boundaries to see how far they can push them, and they will push them too far, but then that sets like a benchmark of this far and no further, like anything past this point. And unfortunately, you do need these people to push the boundaries in order to find that point. So it's a very uncomfortable position for a lot of people in the meantime, but I think it's just a natural evolution of anything, really, is to find that boundary.
Absolutely agree with you. Again, this is the way the whole tech things evolve. This is how we become what we become, and break things and just say sorry is the way which Facebook expanded as well. So let's see how far that takes us before we get some more fines and record deals being struck in the industry.
Yeah. So considering everything we've discussed, what kind of key lessons or actions should other AI startups and digital content creators take away from this Perplexity investigation to avoid similar issues and ensure ethical practices within their own content creation and companies?
One contrarian outcome for me is that Perplexity now is a major player in the search AI space. I mean, it's bigger than people imagine it to be. They are going to lead the way in the search. There's no doubt about that. That's one. Number two, at this point in time, there are no rules of scraping. There are frameworks and guidelines, but no one really knows. So it's okay to kind of break rules. I'm gonna regret saying this, but this is what I can see at the moment. What I say is, try to follow the rules if you can. If you can't, keep a close eye on the regulations coming up, because there will be some really important regulations coming up, and a lot of people being sued on the back of this data being consumed at scale.
Yeah. Cool. That's all for this episode.